What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. And on today's video, Palantir pulled back, from its record, earnings day. Then Google sold off, AMD sold off. We made a few changes in the portfolio, added to a few positions. We in like consolidation mode. You know what I'm saying? So it was down like 3% today. Little $600, and I'm gonna show y'all all the positions and everything we did today. So first, with the Palantir position, all the calls we rolled from the highs is down because, like I said, we pulled back. But it's good because we took major gains. We up to 84.37 shares of Palantir. It's 101. We up 100% on the shares we bought just from trading Palantir. So positions going well over there. Alex Karp's executing. All the analysts that missed it is apologizing. All the analysts that's stubborn is getting fired. So, Palantir is just proving, showing and proving. Everybody doubted. Everybody thought they couldn't make it. They just put up the numbers. They're growing faster than ever. Use cases exploding more than ever. So, we still bullish. We're going to still be making options moves, taking gains, using our risk management, and trying to get more and more new highs. So that's where we at with that. Patterson Energy, I'm probably about to consolidate Patterson Energy. I'm about to take that little $45 and put it elsewhere in one of my bigger positions. I might keep, I'm probably not gonna keep it. Yeah, because it's like Oklo's doing so much. Like I'm starting to get stubborn with the other energy stocks. I done made so much money on Oklo. The shares, we up 100%. I've been trading Oklo options on another account. That's another story. So I don't know about Patterson Energy, man. It's not panning out the way I want it. That's why we only had small money in it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it. Rigetti, we only down 20% on the little Rigetti we had after our quantum experience. You know what I'm saying? So we still holding it just to see what happens with it. I'm not like necessarily in the mood to buy more quantum call options or nothing like that. But we still watching it. That's why I still have it. Serve Robotics, Symbotic, they were both of them, they're down right now, and Symbotics actually had a miss on earnings. They're growing their revenue, which is a good thing, but they're still not profitable yet, so they missed on EPS, which is fine because we still got small positions in them. We're watching them. That's why we like to take these riskier stocks a lot more cautious than our stocks that's like already profitable, already growing. Like, it's one thing investing in a stock with a valuation risk versus investing in a stock that's not profitable. You got to take two different sorts of steps. So that's why I like pause on those kind of positions. So we still watching those. Tesla still under 400. So we just been buying more and more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's about self-driving. It's about robotics at this point. Figure AI and Aptronic was out, or if I knew somebody, I'd be buying that instead. But until then, we got to buy Tesla. So that's where we're at with it. Uranium Energy, I'm not as guaranteed I'm going to dump that like Patterson. But uranium as a whole is playing out a little better. So I'm going to do some more research in the uranium energy. I might actually keep that one. But like I said, we're going to be doing some consolidating. We got a lot of new buying power to deploy. So with that being said, a lot of old positions got to get consolidated. We definitely had the SPY today. I think we bought another $10, $15 worth of SPY. We had $578 worth of SPY from trading it. Trading stocks. But Vistra Energy, $10 worth of Vistra Energy. We're going to be adding to that soon. We paused a little bit because of the DeepSeek situation. No point in getting too deep in the build out if it ain't going to be as big of a build out. But looking like those fears were overblown. So we probably be adding to that again. Walmart, like I say, one of my more safer positions, conservative positions. I'm going to be building a bigger position in Walmart over time because it's like safety mixed with a little bit of growth. I like that. So I like Walmart. Oklo, man. We're up 84% on Oklo, even after dollar cost and averaging at these highs. I still like Oklo. I'm trying to decide, do I need to take gains on Oklo and put it in some of the safer stocks because it's just going so fast? But I still plan on adding to it, so it's like it's kind of a catch-22. Like I said, I've been making money on the options in another account. I might start trading some options on this account. We got to see how Oklo's price action is because it's a tricky one. I'm not going to lie. Oklo's definitely a tricky one. NVIDIA had a great day today. it was up 5%, man. So, the bounce back, it's trying to bounce back. It's still down at 124. So they got a lot of ground to recover. But, over here at Printer Gang Investments, we definitely been taking advantage of the NVIDIA dip. We ain't been bold enough to, buy the call options on it, buy crazy shares, but we've been adding on this dip. So, I'm going to keep doing it at a conservative pace as to not get caught up if NVIDIA sells off for real, but I do want to add at the same time, so that's where I'm at with that. MicroStrategy, Mara, and IBIT. So, Bitcoin's still down. Still consolidating. I ain't going to say down, still consolidating, ranging. So, as far as that trade, I'm trying to decide, do I want to take Mara and just roll it all into MicroStrategy and just have IBIT and MicroStrategy? And forget the redundancy, but I'm still gonna have some exposure to Bitcoin regardless, so I'm not giving up on the Bitcoin trade or nothing like that. I'm just trying to decide, do I really need Mara and MicroStrategy, or should I just put it all in one, or maybe I should sell Mara and go half in IBIT, half in MicroStrategy, something like that. We just gotta consolidate some positions, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with that, but we still hone that Bitcoin related trade. That's our crypto exposure for now. I'm not much of a meme coin trader, so I can't really give you much advice on the meme coins. I might put some money down, play with them one day, but for now I just keep my little Bitcoin exposure. I keep it at that. Microsoft, I added Microsoft the other day, but Microsoft, Google, the big dogs, they flat right now. People don't believe that they're gonna monetize their part of AI. I feel like they're eventually gonna monetize, and regardless, a lot of these companies, they've been getting money way before AI, so I'm not going to start down them now. I'm not adding to them heavy because I don't think they're going to be the big breakout trade, but this is the part of investing where you got to think more than just about the short money. A lot of these stocks that I'm buying may not necessarily break out no time soon, like a Microsoft or a Google, or even a Tesla. Because, like I say, I buy Tesla all the time with the expectation that it could be flat all year. But I'm more so thinking about next year, the year after that, the year after that, with some of my positions. Like the options positions, obviously, I'm trying to make money faster. But a lot of the share positions, it's not like a Oklo or a Quantum where we just trying to make money fast and we only in the shares because the options are either too expensive or too risky. A lot of those stocks, we really want to add to them and hold them for a long time. So that's where we at with a lot of those. Robinhood, man, up to 54. We have 29% on Robinhood. Like I said, my partner who got them Robinhood call options, he going crazy. They saying Robinhood could go all the way to 75, man. I don't really put price targets out myself. I buy out the money call options though. But what I will say about Robinhood, they're showing the growth. They're expanding. It's a situation not as complicated as Palantir, but a lot of people didn't understand and don't understand that they're growing past what people think. People don't realize that people are starting to put millions of dollars in Robinhood just like they would a Charles Schwab, a TD Ameritrade. They've been expanding their platform. They got credit cards now. They got the what they call their platform where they're trying to get people to be able to actually trade the way I do here on Webull. Like, they're doing a lot of things to grow, man. So, and they putting up the right kind of numbers. They one of them companies that's showing improving with the numbers. So, we still bullish on Robinhood. Hopefully we can get some more of it before it gets where it needs to be. I'm really bullish on Robinhood. I'm just underweight, you know what I'm saying? Because, we was trading Palantir, so, it is what it is. Like I said, we really called Robinhood at 8, but we didn't have the money at the time, so here's what it is. Grab, consolidate a little bit. It's down, but, Grab's getting more bullish news, so I like what's going on with Grab. US dollar still high, so I think that's got a lot to do with what's holding the stock back, but I still like Grab. We got leap options on it, so it's cool for now. Like I said, Google was down on earnings, so we down 2% on Google. We're going to be adding to Google. I might slow up the pace a little bit because of the earnings, just because it might not move as fast, but I plan on holding Google for the long term anyway, so I'm not really concerned with that. As you know, they spanked my GEO call, still doing research, trying to decide when the next time to get in is, or if there's a next time to get in. But we made money on GEO the first few times, so I'm not mad. Salesforce, definitely add to Salesforce. I'm almost ready to go as far as say Salesforce, my second software pick after Palantir. I'm going to do some more agent research to make sure I'm not missing none. But for now, that's where I'm at with it. I really like Salesforce. I might trade the options if I can find something I could afford on Salesforce, actually, and I find a good entry on that. Cameco, We only down 4% on our little Cameco. We need to add to that. You know, we haven't gotten around to adding to it. I did add the Kava. That's another one that's starting to run away from me. I'm underweight. Wish I had more. That's definitely starting to run away from me. We already up 13% on Kava. Broadcom starting to work out even faster than nvda, which is a pleasant surprise, actually. We're up 13% on Broadcom. You know what I'm saying? They might not be the poor man's nvda no more. We're going to see what happens with that. ARM. So, you know, ARM, it didn't report what it needed to report. So, yeah, my Apple calls down. So, you know, like I said, we had that shake up after earnings. They're not growing as fast. We got the Apple Intelligence not taking off as fast. So, you know, we might keep this one. We might roll this one. We're still bullish on Apple over the longer term. But, you know, like I say, we just got some fresh gains. There's going to be some new moves getting made. So we just doing a lot of consolidating on the portfolio. And last but not least, of course, Advanced Auto Parts is flat. So, you know, that's where we at with the portfolio. Let's look at some of these stocks real quick. We got nvda was up 5% today. AMD was down 6 on that earnings miss though. So that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, see my line messing up on me. Everything today. Yeah. So we have Tesla was down 3.5. Microsoft was up 0.2. QQQ and the SPY were actually up today, so you know they're recovering a little bit. Palantir was down 2.36. SoFi was up 1.3. Quantum Trades did decent. I think D-Wave was actually up 8%. That's interesting. Oklo was up another 7% all the way to 50, so that's another 150%. We called on that one. That's decent. Robinhood's at 54. Let's look at, we got a Tempest AI. We're looking at that. That's very interesting. It just keeps charging. You know, it's supposed to be the AI healthcare. You know, not very good with healthcare stocks, but I'm doing some research. I'm being very patient. Might not even play it, but I'm at least taking notice of it. And let's see what else we got. Geo flat, Uranium Energy flat, Symbiotic up a little bit, but I think they're down after hours. Like I say, they had a miss after hours, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to look more into it. Let y'all know in the next video. But let's look at some charts before we get up out of here. Start with a QQQ. So we made it into this fair value gap again. We try and test it again. We're going to see, can we actually hold it this time? Can we get through it? So, you know, tomorrow will be another day testing it. Let's see how high we can get in it. Or are we going to reject again? I know a lot of people playing the puts probably been making a lot of money in this area because it's been almost guaranteed to fall in this area. But that's where we at with the QQQ. Let's look at Palantir. So, yeah. Palantir is still up here at this big level. Got a big fair value gap here that they still didn't put on my chart for whatever reason. But yeah, we got a big fair value gap here between 100 and looks like low 80s where we had from earnings, just big earnings gap. So we'll see how they hold that area. They did test this 100 area, this 99 area, and they bounced off that. So we're looking for new levels of support, resistance, because we just broke out to a new level. So we got to kind of watch and see what happens. The technical is not going to be that strong because we've never traded in this area. Anything could happen. It's going to be very macro related. But last, let's look at nvda. So on nvda, okay, they bounced above the 200 EMA and equilibrium and closed there. So that's a good sign. They got some EMAs to go against, and then we're going to be coming right back into this bearish fair value gap on nvda. So, you know, they got their work cut out for them, but, you know, they trying. It's their first step bouncing off the bottom. People are starting to calm down a little bit on the deep seat thing. So, you know, it might be okay at nvda, but, you know, that's where we at with nvda. You know, after Palantir earnings, I'm going to be watching the rest of these earnings to see, you know, who possibly beats, who misses. Might be a lot of portfolio consolidation because we're going to be getting ready to do some new positions and get into this 2025, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in my next video.